corrections overseas and locally, which I'm doing currently. So it's something I'm just going to perfect. The issue of the unfortunate, less fortunate people. There were so many widows who normally die who are left with after their parents have died or the fathers have died. And we tried as much as possible to help them in having mikandas or this come together. Yeah, but now the problem is those mikandas are not empowered. Yeah, you find one mikanda is having like 100,000, which is nothing as far as home is concerned. So I'll try to empower these women associations so that they are able to do serious things. The fourth thing is the issue of roads. Our roads are very poor, extremely poor. In fact, we were there with the whole opposition team. And the route we passed through Kambia, Mwanza, we went up to Ingavira, to West Kenya, it was terrible. And in fact, leaders were wondering whether we live in this Kenya. So I able to work on that, so that I work with the county, I work with national government, make sure that the main roads that the people are actually assisted. And then the last one is the issue of health. I think that's where we have a problem. Malava, this subdistrict has no trucks, there's a very big problem at home, where every Saturday we are burying more than 10 people. And if you look at why people are dying, they're dying just because of something like malaria, typhoid, things that can be treated. So together with that, then we have this thing of the MTC. We are the only constituency that does not have an MTC. Yeah, Nabaholo is having an MTC. Webuye is having an MTC. All constituencies around us have MTCs. So that means we don't have youth getting into MTC and they can be able to assist us in terms of getting jobs. So as a leader, that's the areas I really want to work on as a leader. And I see how I can be able to assist from where Malulu left. Then we are able to move on. The other one is the issue of CDF. I think CDF has not been used properly. And there are so many complaints. It was being given to only friends of the late Mheshimiwa. And that's wrong. That's government money to be distributed equally so that everybody is able to get a share of everything. And as a party, me, I'm asking the party to make they will also look at the candidates, whether who will be able to drive this thing. Because if they just pick somebody because of who he is, I think we're going to have a problem. Because the competition is very high. And I think the government has spent so much money ensuring that they get back that seat. Because you know the former MP was a government guy. So they are spending so much money. They are there every weekend doing Harambes. But I was there with the opposition. I think the ground is different. The ground, as we are speaking right now, is one town. Yeah. So it's a question of now the main opposition guys making sure that they field a strong candidate, not different candidates. Because if DCP fields are candidates, DAP fields are candidates, any other candidate, I think we should lose to the government. Thank you. Because they don't see the need. That's what you call voter, but the people don't want to see the need. Yes. I vote so. What am I getting out of this thing? Yeah. People on the ground, they need to be educated and understand the whole thing. I'm very sure even the person who will win the Malava seat is about 10,000 or even less, because people are frustrated. Yeah. You plant sugar again, you think it will help you, you take your child to school, you get nothing. You take your child to university, yeah, he gets a degree, you are with him again in the same house. Yeah. As we are speaking right now, there are so many youth, because I interact with them. There are so many youth at home, and when it comes to army, they go there, they don't get jobs. When it comes to police, they only take 5 in the whole conference. That's where people are getting frustrated and they feel, I think the government is unfair. The government is unfair.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.